Okay, all right, guys. So now I'm gonna let you see the difference of the belt. All right. See, this is the old belts right here. The old belts that goes around the power steering, the AC pulley, and the crankshaft pulley. The original belts for my Eclipse. And the length is, if I stretch it out, make it straight. Let's do that for now, okay? Just for example, it's not the right length. I'm just giving you an example, okay? See how long this belt is by pulling it, like stretch it out, trying to get an estimate length, okay? So this original belt is 24 inches. That's how long it is, okay? Like by stretching it. The length around this belt will be like 40 something, okay? 40 something inch, almost 50 inch. But I'm just estimating, okay? Now look at this. This belt that I gave AutoZone gave me for the alternative for me to try it, see if it works. This belt is too short, okay? Look, the measure is like 16 and a half, or yeah, 16 and a half. That's when I measured like the other day, just by taking the ruler and measure it from point A to point B. That is incorrect. That's why this short belt will not fit uh, for what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to use this belt for alternative. So I had to go down and re-measure it again. As you guys see, the last video I re-measure it by me going down and holding tight the string uh, around this ruler, like this hole on the ruler, and then had this ruler down where I can, it can hold it for me, and I can stretch it, and I can measure uh, direct on from pulley to pulley all the way around the pulley, and that's correct measurement, okay? And the length I got, I already got the length, and I'll show you right now what's the new length of this alternative belts that I'm gonna have to go to AutoZone in a minute to try out this one that they gave me yesterday or the other day, and I'm gonna try out with this longer. It's gonna be longer, a little bit longer, uh, longer belts. Okay, so I do it correctly. I cut it, correctly and all that. So the length will be, let's see, 19 and a half. Okay, it'll be 19 and a half. Okay, somewhere around there. So I'm gonna have to ask them to find me a belt that's around 20 inches, because look at this. Because the adjustable bolts on the power steering is all the way down already. And if I stretch it up a little bit, the belts need to be longer, right? So it has to be like around 20 inches or 20 inches and a half. I need a belt around 20 inches, yeah, to be exact, okay? 20 inches long, like when I stretch out like that. So I don't know how much is that gonna be, but I'm gonna go by this strength right here. I'm gonna go by this strength length right here and measure around the new belts that they're trying to look for me. They're gonna find me a belt that's gonna be the same length like this string, okay? And this string is like 19 and a half. If I stretch it out like that, like every other belt. So I might have to look for me like a 20 inch. Or a 19 and a half is all right. Somewhere around a 19 and a 21. That's what I'm looking for. If it's longer than a 21, when I stretch out that power steering pulley adjustable bolt, if I have a 21 inch long belt, it might be too long. Or over, like if I have like a 22 inch belt, that might be too long. Just kind of like this 24 inch belt, the original belt. If I use this belt to install on between the power steering and just the crank pulley, this belt will be too long for it. All right, for what I'm doing. So, conclusion. Last things last is I need to go to AutoZone and return this power steering belt to them. I think this power steering belt is for a different car. Yes, it's got to be for a different car. and the model number is right there. I don't know what car is that for that model number, but they just pick and choose for me because I was looking at the length. So now I kind of got the length that I need. This is gonna be the last thing I should do, and the last length I should measure. This is the correct way to measure that length. And I'm gonna have to look for belts around 19 inch to 21 inches, somewhere around there. It's better to have, I think it's better to have a 20-inch belt if they can find it for me. And I can use that as an alternative for this replacement here, for my belts, my power steering pulleys, belts, and the crankshaft pulley. Okay, that's it, guys. I am heading to AutoZone to return that belt and getting me a 19.5-inch belt. And I want to bring this string and measure around the belt from one end to one end. Okay, that's what I should do. Like when I go to AutoZone, so measure from one end to one end, just like that. You gotta understand what I'm saying, right? It's so easy. I mean, I got it wrong at the first place because I wasn't thinking right. That's all. But now I got everything straightened out. All I gotta do is bring this string and go to AutoZone and find me the right belt. So that's how I'm gonna measure with the new belts. I'm gonna measure all around the belts, make sure it's the same size as this string or 20 inches long, you know. And this string is about, uh, let's see. I already told you guys, this string is about 19.5 inch long, okay? And if I stretch it out on both sides, it's gonna be like 40 something inch, like 40, 44 inch or something like that. I haven't really measured like that because I know it's gonna be like 40 something inch because look at this. This already like 40 something inch if I measure all the way around, okay? Anyway, you guys already know what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and how it works, all right? Um, so Oh my goodness, guys! My reservoir bottle inside is really like it's dirty. Like it's all dirt in there. Like before, when I clean it all up before I use it. When I rebuilt my engine, I make sure I put in water and put it over like a few days and shake it and all that. But now it's looking gooey already. So I need to clean that soon too. And anyway, I'm thinking about changing, like buying new coolant and change coolant on my, for my radiator and my engine coolant, soon because this is summertime and I need to change it for summertime. And whenever winter time, I need to change the fluid for winter time. I keep it good like that, I keep it organized like that because summertime temperature is different than wintertime temperature. I would have two. I don't know why I'm going with you guys cooling right now because this video is mainly about belts. Okay, I'm gonna make a video about that for the coolant. Okay, so this video is just gonna be mainly about the belts. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I go off mind, like my mind will be like, switching subject, switching topic, just like that. Like I don't even know. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Back to the videos talking about installing, uh, having alternative belts for my power steering only. So, alright guys, it's like 7 o'clock. I need to get to AutoZone like right now before it's closing and I can get it done by tomorrow because I'm doing everything really slow, guys, because of my head damage. Like my head have stitches and all that. And it's hot, humid, and I am sick, guys. Like I know I'm sick, but not a lot of people know. I know I'm sick, okay? Because I have a running nose and my voice just sound different. And I've been out here working and it's heat, it's hot. I mean, that's why I don't work a lot today. Like sometimes I just come out and do it, but that's all. Well, let's get to AutoZone. Bye guys, see you at the next video whenever I'm back.